Good morning. This is Tension, and I'm bringing you a top five beginner tips for new raid players. A little bit different than the other videos and some other tips I've seen, just because I want to go a little more in depth on what I mean by some of these tips. I started playing raid a little bit over a month ago, and as you can see by my account level, I am pretty addicted to it. I love the number crunch. I love the just the aspects of the game in general, and I feel like as a technically a mobile gaming, it's pretty fair about how it doesn't push too hard for money. You can spend if you want to, but it doesn't give you any clear advantages. So anyway, let's jump right into it. I'll give you my top five tips. Start with number five, count number one. Number five is, I would say, save all your major resources from the very beginning. I'm talking about your silver, your books, um, anything that is pretty hard to get until you're sure you want to use it 100%. When it comes to silver, I recommend not upgrading gear unless it's perfect gear or it's upgrading to level 12 only. I don't push to level 16 unless it's going to be used on primary champions. I believe what happens early on is too many people focus on clan boss damage, focus on arena teams when that little bitty gear update for 500k silver because of RNG really isn't worth it. So again, upgrade yourself to level 12 when needed, but that's about as far as I would say to go. Let's see here. Number four is, I would say, get yourself a farmer. So what I mean by farmer is someone who can clear 12-3, and mine currently is this bad mother. Now, a good farmer for 12-3, I would say, would be anyone who clears the stage in 30 seconds or less. Now, mine does in about 10, but that's because I have pushed him for gear, and like I said, so I have invested lots of silver to get him to where he is, because certain champions, no matter what rank, need a certain percent of crit and damage in order to be effective. But by having a 12-3 farmer, you will have a surplus in silver, and obviously a good way to farm up your champions for food. Um, so I think that is probably the next important tip. Uh, Number three, I would say, is do not use energy to level one champions. So what I actually do is I use brews and three level ones to level up a level one. Let's see if I have any. Brews start becoming you start getting a lot of them as you get higher level in the game, so they're not too bad. Basically, it takes one brew, three level one champions to upgrade level one, and then one more. So you need five total: one to upgrade, three to sacrifice, and one to use. And the reason why I say this is because by using 12-3 to level three level one champions is 24 energy, and I just don't believe it's worth it. At higher levels, you get so many green shards. I personally, actually, and I saved this morning, will go to the market once you have a surplus of silver, and I will actually buy all the 2-star champions. I also buy all the green shards out of the marketplace. The reason for this is because I think the most limiting resource in this game is energy, and obviously because it is limiting, you should use it effectively. Again, from all the green shards, from all when you're higher level, I just believe that level ones are a waste of energy. That's a good one. Anytime I get 3 or 4 out of 10, I'll take it. So by doing this, it allows me to then farm up my food, my level 2 food, so I can get a level 2 champion 3 at a time on 12-3 in 6 turns. So if I just give you a little cycle run real fast. So by saving that 24 energy, that is half of what it takes to level up three 2-star champions to the level 3. Just again, more cost efficient. Again, this is why a 12-3 farmer is insane. The faster you can do it, look at 3 more shards, insane speed, top priority. The level 3 12-3 farmer is top priority from the start. Above clan boss damage, above everything else, that is the most important thing. My number 2 tip would be gems. I only use gems for energy, not for shards, not for any of the other packages in the store. Um, the blue shards are okay if it's you need champions at the beginning, but I just believe that the gems are best used for energy. As you get higher level, you'll start getting the shards from missions, from clan boss damage, all that sort of nature. So I just believe that the gems for energy is the most effective way to do it. And my number one tip, and this one I'll talk about for a good minute, is energy and resource usage. So as you probably noticed at the very top, I have 104, 9 out of 10, and I actually just logged in and woke up probably about 20 minutes ago. Um, I don't go crazy. I don't set alarms, but this game regens energy at a rate of 1 energy every 3 minutes or 20 energy an hour. So in the course of a day, you can regenerate up to 480 energy. Add in the free refill you get from the daily quest and the daily login. You're looking, at about, depending on your level, a good 700 energy that you can get a day. So for me, it would take right over 6 hours to get full energy. So one thing that I constantly do is, even if I don't plan on playing long, I will always log in before bed, and this is where the fast farmer comes in handy. If I just need to blow through my energy, I'll throw on some 3-star champions, and I can use 124 energy in about 10 minutes. Not even that, maybe 5 to 8 minutes. Um, and then if I have a busy day, a busy morning, I will wake up, do the same thing before work, and by doing so, I allow myself to not waste as much energy as I would if I say logged in once or twice daily and not done it timely. This game is grindy. If you're going to play this long term, this is a good habit to get into. The grind of this game is something that a lot of people don't like, but to me personally, as a old school RuneScape player for many years, I don't mind it. But again, if I can knock out some grinding real quick without really thinking about it and use energy, that way it's constantly regenerating, I think that's the top thing. Arena 2, I try to always make it to where arena energy is generating a little bit easier since it's 1 per hour, but in the long run, by doing at least using your energy before bed and before work, you will save yourself a lot of hassle for when you want to sit down and actually grind it out. I almost never have above energy. I do purchase a little bit on this account, but not too crazy. But when I do, I make sure that when I get those 350, 500 energy bundles, whatever it is, I have a goal in mind when I open them, whether that be mastery grinding, dungeon grinding, food farming to the extreme. But the number one tip I got is to make sure that you are using your energy in a way that allows you to regenerate as much as possible. Whether that's just, again, right before bed, just running through some campaigns, some dungeons real fast, or right when you wake up before work, spend 5 minutes just to have your 12-3 farmer go crazy. Again, I think this is the most important tip I could have for anyone is it's a grindy game. It's a long haul. If you're sitting at max energy for 8 hours of the day, it's kind of waste. But again, it's going to happen someday, so don't go crazy. Don't set alarms in the middle of the night to wake up at right when you have max energy. I wouldn't go that far, but just my tip of the day. This is my first video, just some beginner tips I have learned through my month of playing this game. I'm going to be doing some champion reviews. I'm going to start putting up some more videos. It's new to me. I'll get a camera up in the next video or two, and I hope to start doing this regularly. I have two accounts. I have this account, which I spend a little bit on, and then I have a free-to-play account, which many of you might know, actually, and I'll pull it up. I am the person that posted to Reddit about the amazing 3 legendaries and 10 pools. I pulled these 3 champions out of 10 blue shards and posted it to Reddit, and it was pretty crazy. This is a free-to-play account, by the way, and through many thoughts, I thought of actually converting, making this my main, but I've just had so much progress on my main that I actually I love it. I love the champion pool. I love um, the progress I made on my champions and gear. But as you can see through some of my gear on some of these champions, it's not the best yet, not optimal. My Kel doesn't even have legs on. I just realized that. But so yeah, I have 2 accounts. I'll be posting videos, champion guides, recommendations, arena builds, everything I can think of. But until then, thank you for watching. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to watch more. And I'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye. Like a phone call.